Hey, what's happening? It's the Press Start Radio Show. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad you can join us today. We got a great show in store for you today. Got a full house. It is the Press Start Radio Show. And we got groovy music and air horns. All right, thank you for being with us. Again, it's the Press Start Radio Show. My name is Will. This is Z.
Xander.
And we got joining us today new people. Kate.
Yes.
Hi, Kate.
Hi.
Oh, that the music ended right when she was like, "Hi."
She's like, hi. Here. No. And we got Gavin.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm doing great.
That's great. That's really all that we wanted to make sure of is everybody was doing fine today. And that's what the people want to know. They just want to make sure you guys are doing good.
We're alive.
We're doing it. Esports and video games, and this is the place to listen.
I know. So, again, we're going to talk about cool new stuff. We'll have new releases maybe for you next segment. But let's just talk about things that are happening now. Maybe at Shenandoah University. I got one particular question.
Okay.
You guys, at Shenandoah University, Winchester, Virginia, there's a gaming arena, by the way, for those of you who don't know, for esports. And what else is it used for?
Well, it's an esports arena.
But what else is it? And you can come in and just...
Sure, we have stuff available for the general community and other students in Shenandoah. And my microphone is being weird, so I'm going to let one of the other guests describe some of the things that they... Oh, great. Thanks. Yep, that's lovely. Yeah, Kate, why don't you tell
Kate,
the people about
Tell the people.
Shenandoah Esports and what's going on in this arena?
Well, I mean, it's open to anybody in Shenandoah. We have a Switch for people who don't play PC games or play Smash.
So
We
yeah,
have
so there's
controllers.
consoles and PCs.
Right.
Yeah.
And
there's also Killer Queen.
Okay, this is what I was going with.
I knew you were
all this.
leading into
I got
that.
you.
So, I mean, I do have another question, though, just generally speaking. Can a student just come in and, like, jump on a computer and just study and do other stuff other than
So
game?
they would
probably-
have to check out like a keyboard and mouse, and then we have a lot of people who do homework in here. But
Yeah, there you go.
we just don't advise logging into Canvas because once you're logged into Canvas on a computer, you're forever logged
You
in
can't
on a
log out.
computer.
Weird.
That's probably not the best study hall scenario.
Yeah,
Huh.
we do get a little rowdy.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Well, there is this. So if you come into the arena, there's a stage. There's place as for teams to compete, playing competitive esports. There's other things you can do, but there's this brand new piece of hardware. Gavin, what? I just want to hear from each of you on this thing. First of all, what's it called?
It's called Killer Queen.
And by the way, you listen to the Press Start Radio Show. My name is Will. This is Xander.
Hello.
Kate.
Hi.
Gavin.
Hello.
So tell us about this Killer Queen thing. What is it? Again, imagine these people have no clue what you're about ready to say. They probably don't.
So it is a 5v5 arcade machine. Essentially, it is one king or queen, one like main unit against each other with 4 pawns. And there's 3 different ways to win. And it's just like on one screen, everyone sees the same exact thing. And you just kind of, as like goofy movement, and it's very fast paced.
So 5v5. So this thing's big.
Yes, it is huge.
Yeah, it takes up a lot of space.
Yeah, 2 different arcade cabinets, and it is meant for making new friends.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
You got to get really close.
You
when
get
you're
really
playing.
comfy.
You got to get comfy.
So it's 5v5, you said?
Mm-hmm.
I thought I only saw 4.
So you don't have to play with 5. You
Okay.
can make them as bots, so they'll just do whatever, really. Or you can not have them in the game at all. You
But
have
4
to have-
people can play at it on one team
Yes.
Oh,
at
yeah.
a time.
You can play 1v1. It's just not very fun.
Yeah.
That's cool. Any good games so far?
We've had a lot of really close matches here. And we're just only starting to develop our meta at SU, so...
I mean, how much for other people that are interested in such a machine? How much is something like that?
Oh boy, it will run you $15,000.
Oh wow, that's the real deal. So, and then is it online or is it just local matches against each other?
Local,
Oh,
local.
only.
Yeah. So it's hooked to itself, basically.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gaming in its purest form, really.
So, Gavin, you started to mention a little bit of it, but what do you do? What is it?
Man, how do you describe it? Essentially, you just move around as your individual unit, and there's 3 different objectives that you can do. You can like get points by economy victory, so like gathering these materials and putting them in your base. You can also kill the other queen. If you do that 3 times, you win. Or there's this snail thing, which is like a long con, where you just move it to the other side of the map. and
Is
you
it a
can win there.
shooter?
No.
No.
The only way to kill is if you have a sword. You have to be above them or behind them, behind the enemy.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I haven't played, so I'm asking for the people.
We're gonna give you a
Tour.
A whole
That's
rundown.
right.
Whole run.
Whole rundown after this.
All right.
5v5.
All right. But so is it's strategy? A lot of some strategy.
Tons of strategy.
Yes.
Are you?
absolutely.
Do you get headsets or are you just yelling at each other?
No, you're
Yelling.
just yelling at each other and the other team.
Oftentimes you're
And
whispering.
sometimes, yeah, like if you're almost at the snail, you're like, shh, it's okay, we're gonna win. Don't worry, 'cause they don't know we're at the snail yet.
The snail. What is that?
It's literally a snail.
That's one of the third win conditions. Oh, okay.
Hello.
That's new.
So,
I should stop.
okay. So that sounds fun. It's fun. Can you guys verify the fun factor on this thing?
Fun
Is it,
factor
Oh,
is
it's
high.
really fun.
Very
is
high.
it? It's worth
If you can scrape together 10 people to play.
Yeah.
Yes.
10 people,
Yeah, 5v5.
but you said 4 only. So
They
8 people.
can play, like that's fine.
Yeah,
but
I mean, the more people
5v5
you get, the
is
more
best.
talking you get.
Yeah,
so.
there's 5 controls on each side.
There is.
Yes.
Okay, so that's my bad then. I thought I only saw. We'll be back after the break. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Yes. I know the music, the intro music. Thank you for being here. We really appreciate it. Oh, sorry. Got a little carried away there. It's the Press Start Radio Show. My name's Will. This is Xander.
Kate,
Hi.
This is Kate. This is Gavin.
Hello.
All right. So welcome back. We're talking about Killer Queen at Shenandoah University and that experience. If you're not sure what it is still after our amazing explanation, you can certainly Google it and look it up for yourself. But it sounds fun. I'll have more for you on this next time you hear
right.
the show.
that's right.
And I can talk about it. By the way, did you guys finish Harry Potter? Did you guys play Harry Potter?
I did
haven't
not
finished
finish it.
I finished it.
Very
Finally.
good.
Yeah.
Well, our listeners probably also haven't finished it, so
No spoilers.
I 100%.
What house
so
are you in?
Gryffindor.
Oh, I don't really care.
I was also a Gryffindor, just for the reason that nobody else here is a Gryffindor.
If it helps, it wanted to put me in Slytherin, and then
Ooh.
I changed to. I said Gryffindor, and the hat's like, "Oh, it must be Gryffindor." And I'm like, "Thanks."
Oh, that was
Thanks,
easy.
Hat.
I feel like so far you sound like more of a Gryffindor.
Yeah, I'm a Gryffindor. I think
He's a Ravenclaw.
the
Yep.
it's, the game even makes fun of the Hufflepuffs. That's pretty funny.
I mean, yeah.
You know it's bad when the game is making fun of itself, and like, why are you even in this? thing?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a fun game. It was pretty cool. I was just impressed with how it looks and the freedom and everything. But overall, it was satisfying. I think the end was cool. And the only thing I'll say is at the end, it does give you some choice and how the game ending unfolds.
Yeah.
But most of those decisions don't come until the end.
Right.
So, yeah.
And
Okay.
something that's really impressive about the game is like the facial recognition.
Yeah.
Like when the characters actually talk, it looks like they're talking. It has way more animation than any other game I've played.
Yeah. The huge environment when you're flying around, beautiful looking. It's really cool. I experienced a number of glitches, but it didn't like disrupt my gameplay.
Were they fun glitches?
They were fun.
Oh, good.
Like one guy was moonwalking in place. Like I was in a cutscene and a sheep walked through the door.
Oh, that's
He
fun.
didn't open the door. He walked through the door. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. And it kept like, it walked all the way up to the character who was sitting in the chair. It walked, it like stood right beside of her. And I'm like, what? I don't think this is supposed to be happening.
Don't think so.
Then another scene, they all started walk. Like I had like 6 of them in a classroom, and it's like they all spawned.
Yeah, and they get stuck there.
They just-
They're all just like walking in place.
Yeah, that's the only glitch I ever had. That was it.
I haven't had any of those.
Yeah, but that's it.
What are you guys playing on? Console,
A PC.
PC,
I'm PC as well.
PS5.
PS5 as well. So weird.
Oh.
I haven't gotten any glitches, and I want some. So.
Yeah, they were fun.
If they're fun. If they're fun.
They're fun. Yeah,
Is it like solid 60 frames on PS5?
It's amazing.
it's really really cool. The only other one I had, now that I'm thinking about it, is you know how they have the robes.
Mm-hmm.
One of the robes got like stuck, and so it was like pointing straight out.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Cool. Anyway, sorry, it's all valuable information.
Of course.
Do you listen to the Press Start Radio Show? My name's Will.
I'm
Kate?
Kate.
I'm
Gavin.
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 Xander, do you have new releases for next week?
I do. What
Okay.
dates are you looking at?
Next
what are you
week.
thinking about?
April.
April.
Beginning of April.
Okay, April 4th. Is that a good enough?
Sure.
Great.
Yeah, it's 2 through 8. He
All right.
said.
Creed Rise to
Oh,
Creed Rise to Glory Championship Edition for PSVR.
VR, yeah.
Yeah, April 4th. We've got Filthy Animals Heist Simulator for PC on April 4th. We've got Grim Grimoire once more, PS5, PS4, Switch. Meet Your Maker.
That sounds like a creative
baking?
game.
Yeah, could be.
Baking.
Could be.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Meet,
your
I didn't say Meet Your Baker.
Meet your maker. You still have to make the dough.
We've got April 5th, we've got Movie House on PC. On April 6th, we have Batora Lost Haven
Yeah.
on Switch.
What do you know about that, Gavin?
Absolutely nothing. I'm not a Switch gamer. Picked the wrong person.
On April 6th, we also have Curse of the Sea Rats
Wow.
coming out on everything.
Kate, tell us a little bit about that one.
Not to be confused with the sea bunnies.
Yes.
You think that's like the FPS games? I know there's about a bunch of like rat-based FPS games,
Oh, maybe.
but I don't know.
Could be.
kinda
This is about the
scary.
curse of them.
Plague's Tale, kind of. You remember that one?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure.
Right.
April 6th, we have Raven's Watch. I'm sorry. I was trying to pronounce. I couldn't tell if it was Raven's Watch or Raven Swatch.
Sure.
Because it's all one word.
all
But
the
that's also
same.
April 6th.
All the
Yes.
same, yeah.
And then the next one's April 12th. So we that'll come next week.
Yeah, so I don't know. I usually tell people some of those games you probably never heard of before, but someone out there is very much looking forward to that.
Of Curse of the Sea Rats, of course.
And if you follow a certain developer, maybe or whatever it is, but maybe it's a gaming genre that you're really into. So who knows? Google them if you don't know anything. That's the beauty of this show. We pretty much point you to the internet to gather the rest of your information that we don't.
That we don't bother to do ourselves.
Well, one thing you mentioned, I'll talk a little bit about this, is the VR, the Creed game. So the PSVR 2 is out.
Yes.
Okay. And it's $550.
Wow.
Okay.
I mean,
It's a little pricey.
how much was the PS5 on release?
$500.
Yeah.
500.
How much is an Oculus?
$300, I think.
Oh wow. Okay.
Well, yeah, a Quest might be. Yeah, it might be $300 now. It might be $400. I'm not sure. I think they might have bumped the price up. Actually,
I want to say it's like $300 or $350, something in there.
Yeah.
But what I'm hearing is the PSVR 2 is legit and is an amazing experience. We're going to have more for you about that after the break. And this time, you even get the extra outro music. Somebody say something cool. All right. That's what I was looking for. We'll be back. Welcome back to the show. Thank you for being here with us.
We really appreciate it.
All right. Quick shout out to all of our sponsors: Mover Dudes, Bob Rocks, 100.9 The Line, Shenandoah University, Respawn Gaming Chairs, Nano Leaf, Astro Gaming Headsets, Logitech, CLX Computers. I think that's it. Oh, shout out to the Regional Chamber of Commerce and WinLife TV for putting up our stuff. Hey, perfect.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. Jesus. Thank you once again for being here today. Oh my God. You don't have to lower
For your voice, it already does it for
I
you.
know.
So deep.
That's what I was trying to
And
tell.
then mine's like mediocre.
Yours just sounds like this.
Go ahead. Okay. Oh my God.
This is quality content for your drive home.
The funny thing is, I can't hear the changes, so I don't know exactly what's happening.
That sound ridiculous.
All right. So go ahead.
I keep looking at this Curse of the Sea Rats.
We brought that up, Gavin. What is it? What is Curse of the Sea Rats?
The best way I could describe it is like the Rayman universe or Castle Crashers.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Fun
you have
games.
4 playable characters, and you get skills throughout the game. And it's like literally plays exactly like Castle Crashers.
I
But-
like Castle
yeah, that was
Crashers.
The
fun game.
game
Yeah.
looks gorgeous, honestly. So it
Maybe
looks not bad.
New, up to date Castle Crashers in a sense.
So that game was pretty good
Yeah.
when it came out
Yeah.
10, 15 years ago, however long.
I played it fairly recently.
I mean, it was good enough. We're still talking about it right now.
That's right. The only bone I have to pick about Castle Crashers is I tried to play that game solo and built my character up as a magic-based person.
Yeah.
And then you get to one of the final levels and everybody has wild magic resistance and you have to have some
just-
points in physical attributes, and I just did not do that, and so I couldn't play the game anymore.
Ah, man.
Rookie.
And it was a
Yeah.
bummer. I wanted to play a game a specific way, and it tried to force me down a specific lane.
I mean, it
That
didn't.
wasn't my way.
It's forced you down 2 paths, like multi-path. That's it.
Yeah, and it
Sounds like
wasn't
life.
the path I picked, I guess.
Again,
like
rookie move.
I guess I shouldn't play the game by myself next time. It's meant for 4 players.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that just goes to show you.
Have friends.
Yeah. Okay. And Killer Queen, that's why. See, it's all making sense now.
That's right. That's why we're trying to force our gamers here at Shenandoah University into making friends. So.
Socializing with real people.
There you go.
Crazy.
All right. A couple quick things. You listen to the Press Start Radio Show. My name is Will. This is Gavin,
Hello?
Kate,
Hello.
Xander,
Will,
and Will. PSVR 2, $550, $600 if you want the Horizon game that comes with it. It's like $630 with taxes by the time you're done. Sheesh. So it's a chunk of change. I hear a lot of the games are good, but that Creed game is also on there. Gran Turismo. It's got a lot of.
I mean, both of those are probably going to be amazing.
There's a weirdly popular game that continues to sell very well for it called Kayak VR.
Okay.
Nice,
You're-
relaxing stroll down the river.
It is.
Is
And
that
it's
all it is, really?
You're a kayak and you explore these areas and you can race and do stuff, but kayak VR, how about that?
I
think
could
it's
see how
nice.
that'd be implemented really, really well with VR.
The bigger titles are the Gran Turismo adaptation because it does feel like you're flying down the. It's crazy cool. The Horizon game, obviously, they took on Resident Evil, and what was the other one? It was pretty big. Can't remember off the top of my head. But
Avatar.
nope.
Oh, okay.
Could you hear about what? It's getting a lot of flack right now.
I don't. Yeah, sure.
Shows up on Disney Plus, and everybody's like bashing it for something.
Yeah.
Well,
Second best, third best selling movie in the world, and all of a sudden it gets to Disney Plus, and
yeah,
everybody hates
of
it.
all time,
Yeah.
and it's catching flack. I mean, it's going to happen.
My visual communications professor hates that because they literally just use papyrus
Yeah,
as their font.
yeah.
Oh man.
So, how about Zelda? Are we have any Zelda fans?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I
yeah,
am
you about that
very excited for the new game.
There's 3 things. There's a new console. There's an OLED Switch, and it's Zelda theme. It's like $350.
Mm-hmm.
There's a collector's edition for
I'm not going to get a collector's edition. I just want to play the game.
for $130, and the game itself has gone up $10. It's
Just
$70.
70, Yep.
Yeah,
That I agree with.
and I also agree with it. And the developer also agreed with their price increase,
Of course.
saying that it was worth it. The game's got a lot of hype, but it's the experience is like none other, and so forth and so on. So, well, I guess we'll see. You guys don't play?
Not Zelda, no.
No.
You
Not a
didn't
Switch
play
guy.
Breath of the Wild, or I mean,
did
you have
play-
Twilight Princess on
did
GameCube.
play, yeah, I did play both of those, yes. But I don't think I have any interest in playing the new one. I just like
Magical.
don't own a Switch.
That's fair. Breath of the Wild is a masterpiece, though, and this next game surely will be that plus more. So,
So what are you guys playing?
Thanks, Will.
Gavin, what are you playing
Right now, I am about to start playing the new Last of Us remastered on Steam. It
Very
just came
cool.
out yesterday.
It's
right
getting
after
some
TV
negative
show.
reviews
Is it?
just because of the port to PC.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with the quality
Pretty
of the game.
Pretty
Game
normal.
is amazing.
Yes, and I already played through the original. Now I get to play through the remaster. It'll be just the same but better.
It's super cool, man. Yeah, that's a great series. How about you, Kate?
I just picked up Destiny.
Oh, nice.
I just downloaded that
Destiny
again.
2, yeah.
Did you actually?
Oh man, that's an addicting game.
I
You
know
gotta get
it.
on. We can raid.
Yes.
I'm not going to be rating. I'm only doing it for PvP.
I got to tell a quick story before we go. I was playing Destiny Raid with Joey, and it was like 12 at night, and all of a sudden we were yelling out, "Chalice, dogs, cups!" And we were playing this raid, and all of a sudden I heard, "Rah, rah, 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 rah," and I was like, and then Joey comes back and he goes, "Chalice, cups." I was like, I know what just happened. You got in trouble. You got in trouble. All right, we'll see you later. Have a good time.